Just some general thoughts on the game.
I mean, that's a championship game. You know, the arena game is already a fast-paced game and a lot of different swings and scoring and who goes ahead, you know, and that's just part of the game. You know, that's just how it's supposed to be played. It comes down to the end, and they made the plays that need to be played and got us by one.
Talk about, I mean, just doing enough on offense like that and it coming down to special teams to miss extra points, how much that weighs on your mind?
I mean, it's all part of the game. You know, I don't really look at the 2 extra points. You know, me personally, I look at the 2 interceptions. You know, we had 2 chances to score. So, I mean, it's never. This is not the game where you can point the blame really at anybody. We had our chances, and at the end of the day, they just made more plays than we did.
Talk about the atmosphere of the arena tonight.
Great, man. Championship atmosphere. You know, and every time we've been down here, I mean, it's been great. You know, 2 good teams playing, and their fan base was great. And this type of atmosphere that you want, you know, in the championship game, and put on a good show for them.
Every time y'all got the ball in offense, it seemed like y'all were just going to respond. I mean, you just came to expect it, you know, and you just didn't get the ball last. Talk about what it meant, you know, what it says about your team to be able to keep responding like that, though.
Yeah, coming out of the second half, man, we just knew we had been in a couple situations already coming to the end of the year where in the second half we were behind, and we made runs. We just hung in there, and our offense, I mean, we always felt like anytime we get the ball, you know, we're capable of scoring, and we went on a run. I mean, the second half, I think we may have scored every possession. So, I mean, it's one of those things that feel like whoever gets the ball last is going to win the game.
When you saw a minute left on the clock, were you worried that they did have enough time to go down? And
a minute is a lot of time in indoor, and the biggest thing with me was I was hoping we got that fumble recovery on the kickoff, but I knew once they got the ball and had a chance to drive, I mean, it's just one of those games where sometimes it's hard to stop them. And I mean, our D played great for us, man. They stepped up when we needed to get us stops, and we scored, but it was just one short.
Awesome. Congratulations.